Hey guys, it's a little bit late. I'm struggling to stay awake at this point, but I have to do this real quick because it's time to open the Doctor Who Limited Edition Loot Crate. Limited. This is number 8,962 of 10,000. Let's take a look inside. We got to get out our trusty knife. This is a very big box full of wonderful goodies, I am certain. All right, wow, nice. All right, I got a piece of paper. It's blue. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Is there a magazine in this one or not? I don't know. Let me see. Hang on. Okay. Doctor Who Limited Edition Loot Crate. Step inside. The back is all of the doctors, including the War Doctor down at the bottom. Opens up, tells you everything that's inside. First off, we have the Super Emo Friends Weepy t-shirt. That's right, it's a weeping angel and it says, "Don't look at me." Wow. You can still smell the factory on that. That is freshly printed. Too deep. Awesome. Oh, well, I already have this, but I have it in a slightly different edition. The 12th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. I have this version when it was called the 11th Doctor's Sonic. They may have... This one may be a little different. I wonder. Okay, a little bit of a comparison here. So this is the 11th Doctor version. You can see in both versions this button here exists to extend. On this 11th Doctor version, these are a little bit looser on mine, but essentially, again, the exact same design. Now, on the 12th Doctor version, this part does not separate, but on the 11th Doctor version, to change the batteries, you simply twist this off and do that. On the 12th Doctor version, the batteries are down here. Also on the 11th Doctor version, there is a secondary button here on the bottom to activate. It's a little funky, but when it's extended like this button on the bottom is the only way to activate it. This button here does not work unless it is collapsed. If you'll notice, there is no visible secondary button on this one, and the end here does not house a button, but basically they're calling this a power core, removable power core, which, I don't know, there's not really much to it. It's just a little piece of decorative plastic, really. But, you know, it's a nice little added feature. Instead, what this has, and it works both extended and collapsed, but you simply apply pressure to the area of this seam. And they both have the same feature where if you tap it multiple times, you can change the tone. It's a little sensitive on this one, though, depending on how you hold it. But essentially, if you just get a good grip, you know, your thumb behind here where the battery is, and then just, there you go. sometimes you do have to apply a little bit of pressure. You can feel that there's a little resistance on it, but I like the way this one works a little better. This one, especially having to use the secondary button on the bottom here, it's a little tricky. So maybe this one goes to just being display purposes, and maybe I just take this one around with me. Very cool. Alright, what else do we got? What else do we got? Next thing it says on the box, Doctor Who in your pocket sound effects machine.
You will be deleted. Delete. 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 Exterminate! Exterminate! You are an enemy of the Daleks! You must be destroyed! You must be upgraded. Upgrading is compulsory. Affirmative, Master! Affirmative, Master!
Very cool. Alright, well, I am doing these out of order, it seems, but oh well. Alright. We've also got this 6.5-inch Doctor Who vinyl figure TARDIS, and I believe I have to open it to see. Oh, okay. There's a chance of getting either a TARDIS or the 12th Doctor himself, so I got the TARDIS. I don't have to open it. It can be maintained in its preserved state if I wish. That's cool. They show a picture of the 12th Doctor version as well here. Very cool. And what else do we got here? A special Loot Crate edition of Doctor Who comic book, Doctor Who, the 12th Doctor, number 12. Very cool. Exclusive cover art by artist Rachel Stott. S-T-O-T-T. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Her name. Very cool. And, of course, police box sprinkles. They are... It's candies. It's cake decoration sprinkles, but they're tiny little TARDISes. I don't know if you can see that. That's really cool. And unfortunately, I am not one of the lucky few to get the 25 of the Bad Robot. The box is heavier than it looks. Metal Dalek sculptures. But that's a pretty good crate. You know, I kind of considered having a second Sonic, or, you know, a spare Sonic. Of course, well, I don't want to ruin it, but any of you who saw last night's season finale, or series finale, as it probably should be called the series finale because it's a British show. They call it series. Here in the States, we call it season, but you know that we're going to need a new one of these soon. All right, there's one more thing. This crate is bigger on the inside, meaning, of course, in grand Loot Crate style, that it is reversible and will transform after it hits me in the face. My very own cardboard TARDIS. Very cool. I think it's you know, worth what I paid for. The T-shirt and the Sonic alone are worth the amount of money I paid for. This is pretty cool too. I actually like that I got the TARDIS and instead of the Doctor, just because to look at the other, you know, I'm certain if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm not too crazy about the funky kitty versions of these characters. They make these little figures, but the TARDIS, it's a pretty simple design. You can't really make it too kitty, and it's just essentially an artsy design of the TARDIS in this case. So I like it. All right, and honestly I like the card. They put some work into the card. I don't know if you can really tell, but there's a bit of a shine to this dark blue part. Just a little bit. So very cool. All right, well, I guess it's time to get out of here.
You must be upgraded.
That's not the button I thought I was hitting. That's the one. All right. Bye.